Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Nicholson Catholic College. Thank you for considering Nicholson as the destination for your child's grade 9 year. Typically, we would enjoy an evening face-to-face for a grade 8 parent night where we could go over some information for you, but during this pandemic, we will present the information virtually. My name is Justin Walsh. I'm the grade 8 guidance counselor, as well as the International Baccalaureate Program Coordinator. And I do hope that this video will answer some of your questions and give you information on the steps needed to register your child here at Nicholson. In September of 2021, NCC welcomed the grade 7 and 8 students from St. Michael's, so we are now a grade 7 to 12 school. Our administration team is led by our principal, Mr. Stewart, and our vice principal, Ms. Goodberry. Our student services team is led by Mr. Wood, who is our guidance department head, myself, Mr. Walsh, who is a guidance counselor and the IB program coordinator, and Mrs. Kennelly is our guidance secretary. We need to review some secondary graduation requirements for you. So as your child enters grade 9, what do they need to achieve over the 4 years in order to graduate? In order for a student to earn their full diploma, they'll need to earn 30 high school credits. Okay, there's 18 compulsory credits and 12 electives. Most of these compulsory credits will be earned in grade 9 and 10, leaving room for more electives in their senior years when pathway choices become more important. University, college, workplace pathways will be explored in those senior years of grade 11 and 12. And we want to make sure that all students are set up for success right away. So it's key now that we make the proper course selections for grade 9 for our students to have success and to be on a proper pathway for them. Along with the high school credits, they'll also need to earn 40 hours of community involvement. This is a Ministry of Education mandate, and these 40 hours can start to be accumulated after grade 8. So July 1st, after grade 8 completes, any community hours that your son or daughter does in the summertime can count towards their 40 hours. So please just maintain good records of what they did and a contact person with whom they did their volunteer service with. Part of our awards night process is that students collect points towards their school letters. And one of the awards recognized that night is a first year 40. So any student in grade 9 who completes their 40 hours and submits all the appropriate documentation before awards night will be awarded the first year 40 certificate and earn points towards their school letter. One last piece of the puzzle is to successfully pass the grade 10 literacy test or equivalent, OLC, before earning their OSSD diploma. I want to make sure that all parents and guardians have the information that I've presented to the grade 8s when I visited the elementary schools. The next few slides will give you that information about how to collaborate with your son or daughter to make the proper choices for their course selections and the best pathway suited for them. When I initially visited our elementary schools, the students had great questions about the structure of high school and would it be easier or harder, longer days. So we wanted just to recap that our high school is based on the semestered system. 2 semesters over the school year. Your grade 9 student will earn 8 credits, 8 subjects in each school year, 4 per semester. 4 in semester 1 and 4 in semester 2. These subjects are taken daily for the entire semester with 4 different teachers. Our current grade 9s, when I interviewed them, often remark about how they enjoy having a different teacher for each subject, and that a period being 72 minutes doesn't seem that long. And there's lots of opportunity to do group work, individual homework, and to ask your teacher questions. In 2021, the Ministry of Education de-streamed the math curriculum across the province. All grade 9 students currently at Nicholson take the math course at the W level. So as we pathway plan, our students will need to select their grade 9 courses at either the academic level, the W de-streamed level, the locally developed level, or the open level. The next two slides give you a brief description of what each of these levels are. In September 2022, next school year, the ministry has come out with new curriculum for grade 9 science. So both math and science will be offered at the W level. All other grade 9 courses will be offered or coded at the academic, locally developed, or open level. So this will be to be made note of when you collaborate with your son or daughter to make the proper course selections for next year. So please read the descriptors over the next two slides as they will be important when you make your decisions. When you look at your course selection sheet, you'll see that each subject has a course code attached to it. The 5-character codes for each subject indicate what subject it is, the grade level, and the study level. The first 3 letters indicate the subject. In this example, ENG stands for English. There are other examples listed here as well. The number 1 indicates the grade level. All of your grade 9 courses will have a number 1 in the 4th character spot. The 5th character letter indicates the level of the course. As mentioned, grade 9s in September will study either at the academic W level, which is de-streamed, locally developed level, L, or open level, O. This slide gives you an example of the grade 9 course selection form that your son or daughter will fill out. As you can see on the front of the form, we have our 6 compulsory credits. All grade 9 students must take religion, English, math, science, French, and geography. As mentioned before, our math and science courses will have new curriculum studied at the de-streamed level W. The religion course is an open level course, so at the O level, and then our English, French, and geography will be coded with the D for academic. Locally developed options are there for English, math, and science. You'll notice the codes with an asterisk. Those are the French immersion codes for those subject areas. So our French immersion students will study religion, French, and geography at the French level. A fourth credit for their French immersion timetable will be phys ed. So on the back side of your course selection form, the visual on the right, you will see the electives that your grade 9 incoming student will need to select. You have 2 elective choices, and we ask that you prioritize your 2 electives with number 1 and 2 and select an alternate course in the event that we are unable to timetable both of your top elective choices. So please indicate your elective courses with a 1 and a 2 and your alternate course with a number 3. You'll notice that the phys ed with an asterisk is the phys ed elective for our French immersion students. All students to graduate high school must have 1 art credit and 1 phys ed credit. So often a student would select an art, either drama, music, or visual arts, and phys ed as their electives, but this is not mandated in grade 9. Step 4, you will indicate an interest in either French immersion and or the International Baccalaureate program. So I mentioned that your elementary teacher would have recommended the level of courses for your grade 9 compulsory credits. So we want everybody to make the right decisions. Our ultimate goal is to have all of our learners on the correct pathway for success. We want all of our students to experience success, build that confidence and skill set moving into their senior years of high school. So parents and students, please look at your registration package closely, and in consultation or collaboration with your elementary teachers with the course recommendations, please fill out that course selection form. Students are very good assessors of themselves, so they kind of know which subject areas they're good at, which ones they might need some extra help with. So please have an open conversation about which level of courses matches their abilities. No decision is final. Timetables and levels of courses can change based on performance, and then they can change from year to year. So as mentioned before, a student can take applied and academic courses in the same year, and those can change from year to year. So if a student starts out in applied English, let's say, really has success and feels that they want to do academic English the next year, there are steps to take in order for that to happen. Okay, we can make that happen. So we want to just make sure that the initial step is that we're in a position to experience success, and then we will be on the right track with our pathway planning. During this portion of the presentation, I'd like to give you information about the specialized programs that NCC offers, measures and supports in place to help your student, and just overall general information about student life as a Crusader. Our special education services are going to be available for all students with an individual education plan, and the accommodations and or modifications specified in the IEP will definitely be offered and monitored to the student in grade 9. Myself, along with our transitions team, will meet with the grade 8 teachers to talk about any transition plan that is needed, any accommodations or modifications that were provided, so that when your son or daughter starts in grade 9, we will have all those accommodations in place, ready to go. Our student success room and teacher is available for those students who might need a little extra time with some tests or need to catch up on some work. An opportunity for the classroom teacher, student success teacher, and student to plan for success if there are some challenges initially. Dual credits are offered to our senior students who want to experience college life. These are courses that are offered through Loyalist College and are very effective for pathway planning discovery, as well as credit accumulation if we're short a credit or two going into our senior years. Our youth worker is available. She has an office in our school, so she is there daily, and she is a great resource to help students get through some challenging times if needed. And our chaplain, his door is always open, and he is very available to chat with students about school life or anything in general to make them feel more comfortable. One key thing that we do at Nicholson, I find that is an asset that is not typed here, is we have the homeroom system. So we have 2 caring adults, 2 staff members who are assigned to each homeroom, and every morning for the 4 years your student will be at Nicholson, they'll be welcomed by the same 2 staff members, and then we'll start with anthem and prayer in that room with a homeroom of grade 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s, all together as a community to start our day. Specialized programs at NCC that we offer are French Immersion, the International Baccalaureate Program, and special high skills major courses at Sir James Whitney in 5 different sectors. Our French Immersion program will start with our grade 9s entering in September 2021. They will earn a minimum of 10 credits taught in French and receive their French Immersion certificate upon graduation. Our International Baccalaureate program is a 2-year university prep program with an internationally recognized curriculum that will assist students prepare for university life to transition into post-secondary study. Our special high skills majors programs focus on 5 sectors: health and wellness, transportation technology, construction, hospitality and tourism, and information communications technology. Any information about these specialized programs and any questions you may have can be answered and are available in the guidance office, so please don't hesitate to contact us. Nicholson is very proud to offer a wealth of sports teams and clubs for our students to join. We encourage all grade 9s to get involved immediately upon walking through the halls of NCC. Our fall, winter, and spring sports are listed here, and we're very proud of the successes that our teams have had over recent years. OFSA is a common goal and achievement made by many of our sports teams, and we want to encourage all of our students to get involved as soon as possible. So if your student is interested in any of those sports, I would encourage them to try out for these teams right away in grade 9. Here at Nicholson, we strongly encourage our students to get involved in something of interest to them. Here's a list of our clubs that we offered last year. Along with all the sports teams that we do offer, it is our hope that every student will be able to find an extracurricular activity that they enjoy and are able to join. Please, please, please encourage your son or daughter to get involved right away or to ask how they can start their own club or join an existing one. All clubs and team participation will earn points towards their school letter and possible awards at awards night at the end of the year. So what is next for you and your student considering grade 9 at Nicholson? Our registration process is underway. I have visited all our feeder schools, so St. Gregory, St. Joseph, St. Michael, and Our Lady of Fatima, and those students have received their registration package with transportation forms, immunization forms, course selection forms, and then other information that they can keep at home. Along with their teacher and you'll need to fill out the course selection packages and return to your classroom teacher. If you are a student from another elementary school within the ALC-DSB, you may have interest in our French Immersion or our IB program. If this is the case, please contact the guidance department directly or you can complete a pre-registration online form found on the alcdsb.on.ca website and on the nccschool.org, so the Nicholson website. There's a registration link there as well. If you are from a different school board or a different secondary school looking to transfer to Nicholson for one of those programs, there is a separate registration process, so please contact the guidance office for next steps. I do hope this presentation was useful, but please log on to nccschool.org, our Nicholson's website, for more information. Mr. Wood and myself would be happy to talk or exchange emails with you if you have any further questions or inquiries. All of our presentations for our community, parent and student alike, will be sent to you through School Messenger. This presentation, along with future presentations about IB, French Immersion, Special High Skills Majors, and any videos produced that we shared with the feeder schools, will be posted through our social media sites. As well, a message will be sent through School Messenger. Please do not hesitate to reach out to either Mr. Wood or myself if you have any further questions. I do appreciate you taking the time to join us for this virtual grade 8 parent night. Not the way we had hoped to meet all of our parents, but please don't hesitate to reach out, contact us at any time for any information, and we look forward to welcoming your student to Nicholson in September.